So today I am going to be working on the mats in our stables. We bought some new mats last year and they were a disaster. I mean, within 3 weeks they were starting to fall apart. And then they started all buckling and separating, and it's just been a nightmare. So I had a nightmare winter with them, having to constantly cut them and repair them and fill in broken gaps so that they were safe and not trippable. But we're going to be lifting those, and I have got a company coming up from down south to do the bonded sealed rubber mats. So there's a bit of prep work needing done for that, including filling in all the gaps at the bottoms of the stables, and I need to get the mats up to see how good the floor quality is underneath, because ideally you want it to be quite smooth.
Stars driving down the boulevard at night.
So we've been drilling holes into the concrete so that we can attach the bits of wood along the edges into that with raw plugs and screws, and then that will create the straight edge that we need for the mats going in. So that's the edgings in. It's been a lot of hard work for, well, it looks a bit better, but it's not like magnificent, but it will be great when the screeding comes. Aidan's was a little bit harder because he had an old bit of wood which was bolted. So with a bit of brute force and determination, I got that out and replaced it with a new bit of treated timber. And that's that edge done, and the front edge is all done, and along this edge too. So now there's an edge for the screed to go to and the bonded mats too, which is great. And we've made some little bits to put in the doorways for when the screeding gets done. So we'll see how that goes when it happens, and I'll get some footage of it too. Yesterday I power hosed out my stables, ready for getting the floors levelled for the matting to go down, so I'll show you that. So we're drying, which is great. I don't know how long it takes to dry. The only problem I've got is my stables slant to the back, so all the water gathers here. But I managed to soak it up with a back hoover, a lot of the excess water. I'm going to mop up a wee bit more now. And Cruz's stable is looking a bit wetter actually at the back. So a puddle here which I'll try and mop up, and then hopefully we'll be able to get the floors all levelled and cemented, which would be great.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Yay, I'm really happy. The guys came this morning. I didn't expect them, but I knew they were coming at some point, but I didn't know it was this morning. And they've cemented my stable floors, so let's have a look. I've not seen them yet. Wow! I'm not going to open it because I've got puppies with me, and wet cement and puppies don't go well together. That's Aidan's stable done. It's looking good. And let's see Cruzy's. Yay! Gosh, they look so much nicer. Much better than it was before. That's all those bits and pieces, knots and grooves all ironed out, ready for the mats, which is great. So excitingly, the next step is the mats. So Jenny's just got to get her floors sorted out a bit. I think we're going to see how these ones dry up and look to start with, and then we'll get the guys out. They come from Penrith, down near the Lake District, down south, and they're going to come up and put down these bonded rubber mats, which I am so excited about. I can't wait. It's going to make life so much easier mucking out, and no more horrible, those of you who have horses, horrible wet pissy mats to clean out each summer, hopefully. So that's it, brilliant, really excited. I will keep you posted on when the next stage happens. Exciting day. This is Quattro matting here at last to do our mats. Yay! Oh my goodness, like they're all ready. Wow! That was so quick.
Plenty of practice.
Wow.
So do you do this for cows as well as horses?
Yeah.
Or is it mostly horses?
Mostly horses. Maybe odd milking parlour and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the farmers reckon once the cows have rubber down, they get more like milk yield.
Oh, really?
Really? The more milk you have on the rubbers, is it because they're happier?
Yeah, they're comfier. So
Oh, maybe we'll get some milk from our horses then.
you never know.
Stranger things have happened. Oh, they smell good. Oh, that's exciting. So this is what the stable floor was like before, and it'll soon change. More like the moment.
Yeah, and then we fold them all back, stick them, and fold them all back over. Leave them for about 10-15 minutes for it to sort of tack off the glue, so when you're joint cutting it's not sliding around.
Right.
And then we seal all the way around the outside, seal all the joins. We used to do it, well, when I first started, we used to use a different glue.
But you done it so quickly already. Ages. Is that just a standing knife?
Yeah.
You must have strong hands. Because it's hard enough getting through that stuff.
Yeah, well, like I say, I'm seasoned practice now, so.
Yeah, I suppose. And then you bond all the edges, is that
Yeah, it all gets sealed around the edges.
Oh, it's so neat. That's what I've been wanting. Oh, the neatness. Oh, I can't, I was really sad. I have been so excited about this, like for months and months and months. Because honestly, I was in tears every weekend coming up with those things. I've been so excited getting new mats. The first time treating myself to new mats
Yeah.
in years. And then I had them, they looked perfect. They were immaculate stables, absolutely perfect. And then the horror started with those, and
With
it
them
was
ones.
just, it was soul destroying because I was so excited.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Turning up the stereo in a place I didn't know till now. In a different part of town, I see new colors as the sun goes down. No, it doesn't even matter to me where I go. Just feel I need to take a ride.
Yeah, a few tricks like ballet dancing.
I'm going and relax tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. not heading for the stars, driving down this boulevard tonight. Yeah. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by.
That basically seals in all the gaps.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Like we've done all the high park stables and
I
stuff.
see.
As well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
God, we're with the elite here, aren't we? With our little Brumby ponies. So that's creating like a little joint here, which will be filled. Stop all the wee getting through, all the ming.
Yeah.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night. Playing Coldplay on repeat.
So you do the donkey sanctuary down there, down near London, and where did you say you do also the police?
Yeah, we do a lot of police work now as well, which is quite good. Like I've done Queen's Guard stables and stuff like that. And
The Queen's Guard stables,
Yeah.
how was that? That must have been interesting.
it was a different experience, and it was security checks trying to get in. and stuff.
Yeah, I bet. What are their stables like?
Nice.
Nice. Not like this anyway.
They're in like an old building,
Yeah.
all sandstone and that. They are nice, like. But
Wow. That's amazing. That's so and then you say Saint-Tropez as well.
Saint-Tropez, yeah, that was good. And Mikey, the lad that I was on about, he went to Qatar.
Lots of money. In fact, a prince from, I think it was Qatar or Dubai, somewhere out that way, looked at buying this place at one point before we bought it.
Yeah.
I think had he bought it, it'd be looking a little bit more suave than it is just now, but
I think it was for Sheikh Mohammed who we done
Sheikh Mohammed, yes.
all that stuff out there for.
Did all his. See, I met him once when I was a student. I was at art school, and he came round to our show in Dubai, and I got thrown into line to say hello. I had to put my cigarette and everything out. I was most upset. I had to waste a cigarette, and we'd all been prepped. When you meet him, always welcome. Don't speak to him unless spoken to.
Yeah.
Always address him, Your Royal Highness. So he came along, and he said, "Welcome to Dubai to all of us." And I was so kind of like, just a wee bit kind of, I think, overwhelmed because I didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
I said, "Welcome to Dubai" back. And got nudges from all angles. But actually, I have to say, he did have a little bit of a wry smile on his face. I think he maybe found it quite funny.
They're different sort of people.
Yeah, totally different way of life, isn't it?
Like he bought Warren Place in Newmarket, which is like, it's a really famous training yard. Frankel, the racehorses trained there. And that.
Wow.
And he bought that and just knocked the whole thing down and rebuilt it.
My goodness. To have that sort of money. I know, because I'm thinking and put all these mats down, and my dream is to rearrange this whole place. I'm thinking, not for 15 years, not till I've had my mats. The good use of them anyway. So this is the next stage then. You put the... so you fill the gaps in.
Yeah, so it all just becomes one mat.
Oh, no lifting to clean out pee.
Nah, you don't have to worry about it.
They're so heavy, these mats as well.
Yeah, these are the middle ones that we do. The 22mm ones are really heavy.
So what would you use a 22mm? Would they be like really big horses?
Yeah, the really big horses.
Yeah.
And the ones where they have box problems, where they're walking around and stuff.
Right, use the heavier ones.
Yeah.
And wash bays, maybe.
And wash
Wash
bays.
bays, right, okay.
I'm not heading for the stars.
See that?
Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go. I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Turning up the stereo.
famous.
This I didn't know.
You'll be famous on YouTube. With your backside will.
See new colors as the sun goes down. No, it doesn't even matter to me where I go. Just feel I need to take a ride.
Heaven to have opened here. Good old Scottish rain.
Now my wheels in motion.
And it's pouring off the gutters. We're going to have to get that fixed. We have a waterfall.
I'm driving down.
And our mats are finished just about. Let's go and have a look at them. Here we are. Eden's stable is all done. It looks amazing. Mucking out is going to be so much easier. Thank you, Trevor. And Cruises is all finished as well. Woo! No more sweeping wee out of cracks. That sounds disgusting. Well, it is disgusting, but I'm meaning a different type of disgusting. We're going to go and see. What do you think? It's like a balmy sunny day outside, Jenny.
For the stars, driving down this
It may be rainy outside, but it's very warm. And Echo's stable.
people on the street as I go.
Yay! Looks amazing.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it.
It's looking great. Oh god, this is so exciting. Oh, this is a good day. Oh. So the stables are all finished. Aiden's stable and Cruz's stable, and I'm just about to go and bring them in for the first time to use the stables. So we are going into our new floored stable for the first time. Let's see if Aiden will approve. What do you think of your new stable, Aiden? Yay! Aiden is in. Now he's got the big guy. I'll take him, and then if you stop, I'll take you around to Echo's. Come on, you. Come see your new floor, Cruz. Come and see your new floor. Look at your floor. Right, that's it. Walk into the doors. Yay! You stay there. You're back in your stable at last. Now Cruz has a cruise clip because Cruz can get himself out. So we've got the beds in. at the back behind Big Cruisy, if you can see. No, I've used my old sawdust. I don't like waste. Don't like wasting things. And Aidan's got his too. You like your new stable, Aidan? Yay. What do you think, Cruz? I don't think you give a flying monkeys. But I care because it means it's going to be easier to muck out. So by the time this video is out, the horses will have probably been in for maybe a couple of weeks or so, maybe a bit longer. So tonight, it's the 2nd of October. And it's due to be horrible tomorrow night. It's still quite warm in Scotland, but warm enough for the horses to be out with a couple of rugs on each. And but it's due to get very, 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 very wet tomorrow night. So it's the first night of our beds going down in our newly matted stables. So let's have a look. So I'm just getting Aidan's bed down, it's not finished yet. And I'm getting Cruz's sorted. I don't know how many of you horsey people out there always spend ages getting your first bed right. And then as the winter progresses, you get quicker and quicker and less fussy about it because you get so fed up of it. Hay is all in, ready for Cruz and for Aidan. And when it gets colder, Aidan will go on to haylage because he does not agree too well with hay with the dust. And Barlow, I wish you could help muck out. It'd be so much easier if a dog could help, wouldn't it? It'd be much quicker. He does help by eating the poo, which is not pleasant. No, it's not. Right, let's get back to it.
Driving down the boulevard at night.
Water drinkers have all been cleaned out. Both stables. Hay set up in both stables. So nice and cosy. So that's beds all ready for the first time this winter. And that's the neatest they'll probably be because the bed, well, let's face it, the first bed's quite exciting and then it goes downhill from there. For any of those horsey people out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. And this is Cruz's. Oh, nice and clean. What I'm most excited about is how much easier it's going to be to muck out with these mats. Oh, what a dream. Nice and cosy. The corridor's all nicely swept. Barlow's loving helping. He just brings a stone every so often and dumps it in the middle of my nicely swept corridor. And then we've got Echo's stable. And Echo is bedded on a mixture of paper and straw. How cosy are straw beds? They're just the cosiest. So we're all ready for tomorrow night's horrible weather. And Diva is on paper just now. I think Jen will end up covering it over with straw, the paper. So we actually shred our own paper here. So really actually we have collected so much paper just by shredding all the stuff we have in our rubbish. Plus my dad works with the Citizen Advice Bureau, so they give us their shredded paper too. And it's great for the bedding, for the absorption. It's so absorbent. The only thing is if it's windy, it's quite messy, so I think Jen's, on hindsight, going to put straw on top on this bed and just use it as the underneath layer to do all the soaking up, because straw's not the most absorbent. So yes, anybody who wants to shred their own paper, you can get a really good industrial shredder which seems to just get through everything, and you just collect it up in big large bags. We've got some huge bags that we've had deliveries of sand and things in, and we just collect it up in that and use it for the horse beds. So it's also quite good for the environment, and then it rots down well. We spread it on the fields in the summer. Night night everyone.